Other
Okay.
person did not join today.
No, you have covered this topic actually, so that's why.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll go for the procure to pay process. Okay. So the topic name is procure to pay process. So otherwise it is called as the P2P process, right? Procure to pay
Okay.
process means what? In our company, if we are going to purchase any type of material or services or anything, right? What are the steps we have to follow to purchase that material, right? That is called as the procure to pay process, right?
Okay.
Because as a MM consultant or MM person, we have to work in the purchasing department and inventory management department, right? So today we'll see regarding the purchasing like activity within our company, right? So you tell me, like let example, you are working in an organization, right? So your organization wants to purchase something, right? So what are the step we should follow according to you?
Um, from the
Hmm.
top or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, I'll items needed, get the information on cost of that
Uh-huh.
items.
Okay, let me cover. Okay, so in a company, if we are like going to purchase anything, right? So first thing, the master data must be present. Let example, we are going to purchase a material, right? So the material master data must be like present within the like the SAP server, right? So that's why we have created the material master first, right? So which material you want to purchase, that master data must be within that server, right? Second, so from whom we are purchasing the material, that means those are our supplier. The supplier master data must be in our server. That is the first prerequisite, right? So that's why we have covered material master, supplier master first, right? So then after what we have to do, then the first step to purchase any material, first option is to create purchase requisition. I will explain you what is purchase requisition. So it is called as also PR. So the T code is ME51N. So then after release PR, the T code is ME54N or ME55. So what is the purchase requisition? Purchase requisition is an internal document which will be done through a department, right? So let example in your company we need like 100 computers, right? In our IT department. So IT department do what? The IT department will create a purchase requisition, right? So purchase requisition कि we want 100 computers in our department, right? Within this date. So IT department will create a document कि नहीं we need this material within this time period. Getting? So that is purchase requisition. So purchase requisition is the internal document which will created inside the department and it is the internal document. It will not send to outside the company, right? So then after release PR, release purchase requisition means what? That there will be approval process. Let example in a department we will create a PR, purchase requisition. The senior will go through the document whether actually we need that material or not. They will verify, they will see the budget, right? So then after they will approve the document. So release means approval process, right? Once the document is approved, then we will go for the next step that is called as create a request for quotation. A request for quotation or it is called as the RFQ. The T code will ME41. Then after maintain RFQ, the T code will ME47. Next one will price comparison. T code is ME49. Right. What is the RFQ? Let example the document is approved. Ki yes, you are going to you can like purchase that material, right? So that document will go to the purchasing department. Purchasing department do what? They will create a request for quotation document. Request for quotation means what? They will create a document, and that document will send to different supplier who can provide the material to our company, right? They will create a document which is called as the RFAQ document, and will send to different supplier who can purchase, from whom we can purchase the material, right? And what we will mention in that quotation, we'll mention we need like 100 computer within this date, our budget is this one and this much, right? So that document we have to send to the different supplier, right? Example, let example we need computer, right? So what are the supplier available in the market? That may be Lenovo, that may be HP, that may be Reliance like digital, right? So what we have to do, we have to send our quotation to the like a supplier, we need this material, right? So then the next step, what will happen? The suppliers, right? Whatever the suppliers are available in the market, they will send a quotation from their quotation to our company. Let example, we just inform to Reliance Digital we need 100 computer, our budget is this one, and we need the material this much and within this date, right? So Reliance will do what? Reliance will send a quotation. Ki, yes, I will give the material to your company and I will take this much amount to from each computer, and I can supply the material within this date. So the supplier will give a quotation, right? And that quotation we have to maintain in our system. Ki, yes, Samsung or Lenovo vendor is giving the material with this price. That means we have to maintain the quotation. Ki, which vendor is giving the material at what price. That is called as the maintained RFAQ. Got it?
Yes.
Then after we'll do the price comparison. Price comparison means what? Here already we have
Negotiation.
the
Yes.
prices, right? So then after we'll do the comparison. Ki which vendor is giving with the lowest price, right? So then
Yes.
accordingly we can select one vendor. Ki yes, we have to purchase the matter from this vendor. We just compare. Once it is done, one vendor is selected. In within price comparison stage, we can like select one vendor. And once vendor is selected, then after there is a optional step which is called as the create purchase information record with the T code ME11. So it is optional. You can maintain or not. It will be fine. Right. So information, what we have to maintain in the information record, we just maintain the data, this vendor is providing this material at this price, right? We just maintain which vendor, which material is providing at what price, right? So that in future when we are purchasing the same material from that exact vendor, right, the system will like give the price from the previous price, right? So in the previous classes we have learned like purchase information record is also a master data. We have covered metal master, vendor master, and purchase info record is also a master data, right? So this master data contains the information regarding the material and vendor at what price the vendor is supplying. Got it? And it is an optional step in the procure to pay process.
So the sixth one is we create this after selecting the supplier and after purchasing the
Yeah,
material.
yeah. You can maintain at what time because it is there is no link between any steps, right? So let example we select one vendor, right, from this stage, right? So for that vendor we can create the information record, and apart from that also from the other supplier we can create the info record. There will be no issue. Maybe
Even though
one
if
vendor
you
we
don't buy,
have.
even though if you don't buy,
What you say?
even if you don't purchase.
Yeah, you can maintain the data. There will be no issue. Maybe for the current material, you are not procuring the material in current time, right? Maybe in future you can purchase the material from that vendor. You can maintain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the use of maintaining this? Because
If
uh, we know what how
we'll
much.
we'll go through different processes in future. We will find because we are going to create purchase info record again and again, right? So because if you create the information record, then it is a master data, right? In future, whenever we are going to purchase any material, the price will come in the purchase order automatically. We are going to the next step, that is called as the purchase order, right? So to purchase the material, you need to create a purchase order, right? If you have the info record for a particular material and a vendor, then the price will come automatically in the purchase order.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is optional step. So price comparison, vendor selection is done. Then after, what we have to normally do, we have to go for a purchase order. Create purchase order, or it is called as the PU, and the T code is ME21N. So what is the PO? PO is the external document. PO is an external document which will send to the vendor, right? So we have to send the purchase order to the vendor to supply the material. Once a vendor is selected, right? So we have to create a purchase order or a legal document to send to the vendor. Against that document only, the vendor will supply the material, right? So we cannot like just order to the supplier to give the material. That is not happening in the company, right? Once you will generate the order, like yes, this is the purchase order, then after, the vendor will supply the material, right? But before like supplying the material, there will be certain release process also, or approval process. This is called as release PO. So ME29N or ME28. So that means what? So purchase order is generated, right? Then after, the seniors will like go through that purchase order, whether quantity, whether the like delivered date, everything is mentioned properly or not, right? Once they will say approve the document, then that document will send to the supplier, right? Once the
Okay.
supplier will get the like document or purchase order, then they will send the material to our company, right? So in our company, what we have to do? We have to do the create good receipt. In our system, we have to receive the stock. Let them the like a material is coming to our company with the truck or a different like a transporter, right? So there will be a person in the gate, or there may be the person in the inventory. They will do what? Good receipt, right? So create good receipt with the T code MIGO. Once the good receipt is done, then after we will go for the create invoice part. Invoice receipt with the T code MIRO. So then last option will be like create vendor payment. Vendor payment which will be done by the FI team. Okay. So they have certain T codes, whether they have to do the partial payment, and they have to do the advance payment, right? So they will do their transaction in the FI team. Okay, so basically up to like a 10 step, as a MM consultant, we have to work on this, right? And see, so creation of the purchase requisition, creation of the like a request for quotation. This will be not our work as a consultant. This will be the work of the like end users, right? We just as a consultant, we know ki how the business process is working in the like company, right? So
Sorry. No, no. Why the first three is the end user means who is using.
yes, users label, right? Someone is let example working in the like IT department, right? So they have to create a purchase requisition. Yes, we need that material, right? So then someone will create the RFAQ. Someone will create the like a purchase order. There are different people will involve in this process. This is the business like level, right? So within the company, it will happen, right? But as a consultant, what we have to do? We have to do the back end configuration for this. But how it will happen, I will show you. But as a user level, how the business is working, right? How MMM is implemented in a company, we just understood, like how the processes is going on, right? So that's why we have to cover this much first. Got it?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So you will get the interview question. What is procure to pay process? You have to explain all these steps, right? What is the procure to pay process? You have to tell like procure to pay process is the business process to purchase any type of materials. What are the steps we are following, right? So starting from the purchase requisition, then create a quotation, then like a purchase order, good receipt, and invoice. You have to tell everything. Got it? So here see, we'll do all these steps, but from current time we'll never cover the release strategy, right? Release strategy means what? This is the approval process. We have to activate the approval process, right? Okay, let us jump. How it will happen, I'll show you. So first step is create purchase requisition, right? So we'll do the purchase requisition. Let example, I just take the example, I need this material and I want this material, right? So what I have to do first, we have to do the purchase requisition first. So how to happen? So you have to go for the T code ME 51N.
Um, is there any option to keep the access logged in always? Because
There is no
I
option.
go through the video, it takes around 10 minutes.
Eh,
To
it is like
sign in, when I come back,
SAP.
it always goes off.
It is not our control. It has control on the SAP end actually.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what I have to do? We have to create the purchase requisition. For the purchase requisition, the T code is ME 51N. 51N. Okay. So this is the screen for the purchase requisition, right? So in this document, there will be three part. From this one, it is called as the header data of to text and all. So this is called as the header data. And this one is called as the item details or item data. This one is item data
Which
and
is
last
the
one is
header? Which is the header?
they see from this one up to this one, right?
Okay,
Above one, this is called the header data. And from this, it is called as the item data. From
okay.
this one is item data, and last one is called as the item details. Last one is called as the item details in the bottom. So in the header data of the purchase requisition, what we have to do, we have to choose the document type. Like a purchase order, when we have created the material master, at that time we have taken the material type, right? So similarly, purchase requisition document type is here, right? So as a consultant, what will be roles? Your roles will be just create the document type in the backend, right? But here for the practicing purpose, we are not creating now, right? We'll take the standard document type, that is called as the NB document type. So this is the NB is the standard document type. And how you can create a new one, I will show you in the future. Okay, don't worry. So apart
Create
from
new
this,
purchase requisition.
what do you say?
Like can be purchased
Yes. For
requisition,
the purchase
and
requisition,
we
you
can
have to
set
take the NB document type.
PK, BPPR like that. We can create new one also,
Yes, yes, you
right?
can.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And then after, what is source determination? Source means what? Ki what are the suppliers available in the market? We can do the source list. So those part will cover in future. So I'm not just taking those part. So in purchase requisition, what are the things I have to put in the item level, right? In item level, I just give the material name only. Here I have to put the material code what you are going to purchase, right? So whatever the material you have created, you just put the code over there. So here you have
So
to
for
put the
me,
material.
I told you right, 27 that I have to select.
Yeah, you have to give here the 27. If not happening, then you just change the material like a code from the like backend, as I had said, right? So then create
I can
another
change
material.
again. No, now it has able
Your
to
voice is
change
not
that
audible.
number.
You just put whatever the material you have created over here. Okay. Material number,
Okay.
whatever the material number, you have to put the material code over here. Then put here the quantity, how much quantity you need to procure. Let example, I need 500 quantity, right? You just put here the 500 quantity. Then when deliver date means what? When you need the material. Let example, today is 8, I just need the material on 30th of the month, right? Then plant means what? On which plant you want to procure the material. So I am taking here, see, previous enterprise structure is not working, so that's why I'm taking some other one. It was 100 something. Okay, we'll see. 100L and storage location is 1000. Okay, so only this much thing you have to put: material, quantity, deliver date, plant, and storage location. Then click enter. So here I'm getting error. The material number is not
Longer
longer than
than
the length set, right? So that means whatever the material I have entered, the length is small, right, as per the material. So what I have to do, I will go for the same SPRO screen, SAP reference IMG, go for the logistic general, material management, basic setting, define output format for the material. So I just make it, let example, maximum length will be 40 character. I'm just taking it as 25 character, let example. Okay, enter a plant. So now the plant, whatever I have entered, that is wrong. So what is the plant? I will see. Okay, 101L. 101L was the plant, and the storage location was 1000. Enter material number or account assignment category. Okay, 18 character. And the material length is 18 character.
so that with this number we are setting to create the material number, right? No.
Yes, how much character it will be. And see here why I'm getting the error, because here I have someone is taking as a leading zero, right? If I will make it like a 18 character and I will just create a number range which will be like let example 100 to let them 200. This is a range, and here it is selected as the leading zero. That means the number will be generated as a this one like this. So total character will be 18 character. Getting me? So if I will make some changes in the character, so number length, then that's why the facing the issue. Okay. So now what I will do, I will create the purchase requisition again to refresh the document ME51AN. So what I have to do, put the material number here, quantity is 600, deliver date I will take as the 30th of the month, plant is 101L, and the storage location is 1000. Click enter. It is fine, right? So see, in this screen there are many fields are available. First one is called as item, right? Here item. Item means serial number. Let example here I am ordering one material. Maybe in a company you are going to order like 5 to 10 material at a time, right? So this will be the serial number, 1, 2, 3, or 10, 20, 30. So this way there will be the serial number. Then here there is another important field called as the account assignment category. Account assignment category means what? If you go for the option here, account assignment means what? When you are going to purchase any material, which account of the company will like hamper, right? Because if you are going to purchase any material, at the end we have to pay to the vendor, right? So that means the amount will be deducted from a account, right? So in that case, what we have to do, account assignment category indicates to, right? It indicates to which account which will hamper when you are going to purchase in the material, right? And what will be the
Yes.
accounts? It may be asset account, it may be cost center, it may be third party account, it may be project account. There will be different account exist in the company, right? It will be the part of the FI. They will create the account assignment category. Then item category. Item category indicates two different type of a procurement process, right? Currently, I'm not giving anything. That means I am taking the standard one. But in future, we have the process like consignment, subcontracting, third party, right? Stock transfer process. At that time, I will take different process. So currently, I'm just doing the standard process. So I am not taking anything, any account assignment or item category, right? So then we have given the material number. The material description is coming automatically. From where? It is coming from directly from the material master, right? Because during material master creation already we have given the name of the material. It is coming from there. Unit of measurement is also coming from the material master, right? Material group is coming also from the material master, right? So these are the thing. A purchase group also coming from the material master. So these are the thing we have just have to enter. So if you'll go for the item details in the bottom, right? So this is the material what we are ordering. You can get the details of the material here. Quantity. So how much quantity you are ordering. So and what is the delivered date? It is mentioned in the quantity details. Valuation. In valuation, you will find the price of the material, right? See, the price of the each quantity is this one. How from whom, from where it is coming? It is coming from the material master, right? During material master creation we have given a price, right? Whether it will be moving price or standard price, that price is coming here from the material master. You have to remember the valuation price is coming in the purchase requisition. From where? It is coming from the material master data.
But we did not set any price, right? We just selected only moving price, right? But how come a particular price is coming?
So already we have maintained in the matter price, na? So system will automatically like keep take the price from there. During creation of the material master with MM01, you have given a price, right? Valuation class price, moving price or standard price. So that price is
No,
coming
I
here.
don't remember like giving price. Did we give price for the material? We just
Obviously,
selected only moving price.
if you go for the MM03, let example, this is the material master data. This is the material we have created. Okay. Plant is let 101L. Storage location is 1000. Right.
That was in the second video.
नहीं फर्स्ट वीडियो में भी तो होगा. This one, see here valuation class we have given, and after that
Yes.
here we have given the moving price or standard price, and here we have maintained the
Mm.
price of the material. For quantity,
That
how
was
much comes?
there in the first video, so I did not give any price. Okay. So should we give price?
Yes, you have to give the price because without price you cannot save the document. It is the mandatory step. If you are creating the material master, it may be the mandatory field to keep the price of the material.
Okay, it should be in the second video, I suppose. Then I need to watch it.
Let's go through the material master again. Okay. Okay. So here the price will come, then source of supply. We have not maintained in time what are the source of supply. So these are the different fields is coming. But currently, what I have entered to create a like purchase requisition, I just enter the material code, how much quantity, what is the deliver date, what will be the plant, and what will be the storage location. So this one data you have to enter. Then after you just click on check. So this is the check option. Click on check whether it is all right or not. If there will be certain issue like before a few seconds there was the issue like in the metal master, then accordingly you have to resolve that issue, right? So now there is no issue, so you can go for the save the like document. So now this is the purchase requisition created. So this is the purchase requisition document number.
Okay. So if I miss to note down this purchase requisition number or material number when created, it's
Yes, you
possible
can find
to
out.
find it.
Yes,
How?
yes, you can find out. I'll show you. So this is the purchase requisition we have created. Let example, we want to change the purchase requisition, right? You want to change or display again the purchase requisition. The T code will be ME52N to change. And if you want to display ME53N, right? And if you want to check the report, what are the purchase requisition exist in our like a system, entire system, you can go for the T code ME5A. So first I will go for the change. If I am to, whatever the document I have created, let example I want to just change the quantity. How you can do ME52N. ME52N you can go, right. So then you have to go for the other purchase requisition. This symbol is for the other purchase requisition, and here you have to give the purchase requisition number. But your question I just forgotten the purchase requisition number. What I do, I just go for this option. So here, whatever the data you know, on the basis of that, you can sort the purchase requisition, right? So let example, I know the purchase requisition for a purchase group. As per my purchase group, I can sort the purchase requisition number, right? As per the cost center, as per the material, right? So you can create like search as per the any document. So let example, as per the purchase requisition, I want to search, right? Purchase group. So my purchase group was 10L, I think. Just click on continue. So on the basis on this purchase requisition purchase group, there are two purchase requisition is created, right? So I think this one what we have created now
Yes.
is 176. So you can search here and just click on enter. So now the purchase requisition is coming like this, right? So here whatever the field if you want to change, you can change. But see, if you want to change here, everything is coming in the display mode. We are in the T code like to like change the your purchase requisition. Then also it is in the display mode. So what you can do, you can just click on this symbol, display change option. So it will come to the like editable mode. Here you can edit the thing. That example, I will make it 700 quantity. I can change the deliver date, right? So these are things I can change, right?
Okay.
So now I just click on save. So after purchase requisition, what you have to do? You have to go through the approval process. Approval process means what? There will be a separate class for the purchase, like approval process, right? So it will take 2 to 3 classes for the approval process. So approval process means what? Let example, there will be we will set a condition. If you will purchase 1,000 quantity, there will be 2% within the company they will approve the document. And when you are going to purchase more than 1,000 quantity, right, so there will be the requirement of a 3% to approve the document. That may be the sales manager, that may be the CEO, that may be the general manager of the like company. They need to approve the document, then only you can go for the next step. That may be a condition, right? There may be another condition we have to activate, like when you will purchase the material in the first plant, Mr. Sahu or Mr. Das will approve the document, right? If you go to purchase the material in the second plant, the Mr. like Patnaik will approve the document. So we will fix some terms and condition on the basis of the approval process will be activated, right? So that will be separate 2 classes topic, right? We will cover in the future. So currently we just assume no approval process is required, right? Which we can go for the next step automatically. Got it? Punita, got it or not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it.
So after purchase requisition, we will go for the next step that is called as the request for quotation. Okay, and display change and a report. Okay, I just forgotten to say. So to display the purchase requisition, you can go for the same path ME53N, and you have to go for the other purchase requisition. You just give the purchase requisition number and click enter, and you can display the purchase requisition, right? If you want to go for the report, the T code is ME5A. So these are the different like a field on the basis of which you can like check your purchase requisition. Let example in our plant how much purchase requisitions are available. I just want to change 101 L is our like a plant. So just click on execute. See, in the plant only one purchase requisition is available. So let example in some companies having more like uh, let example I will take your plant GPI one. Right. So click on execute. Here three purchase requisition are available, right? So you just you can like what you can download the or you can like see the what are the purchase requisition available over here. Got it? So
But
here
ours
what is the
like
requisition you can download here with the spreadsheet, right? In the real time they have to download in spreadsheet, right? So just export, they can download in Excel format.
but ours is not also
What you are saying? Hello?
you. Yes, Ajit, the one which we created now, the purchase requisition is not displayed here.
I have taken different company code, company, different plant. Yeah, I have taken here the GPI one plant.
Okay,
So our plant was
was
101L,
yes,
right? So it will be here.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, 176. Okay. So
okay.
after purchase requisition, we'll go for the next step that is called as the request for quotation. The next step is
The
request for. Mhm.
the report part is to take a printout or
Yeah,
like
you can
to
download it.
okay, okay, for the purpose. Okay,
And there will be like a purchase requisition like a output format also. Whether you can like there will be a format, right? So you have to supply. You have to give the like a printout of the purchase requisition to your senior, let example, right? So there will be a certain like a format where the company name will be mentioned in the top, date, right? Quantity, materials, right? So that we will see in the future, right? There will be a process called as the output determination, right? So on the basis of that, we will learn few things regarding that. So now we'll go for the request for quotation. Request for quotation means what? As I said, so we'll send a quotation to the supplier. Okay, we need this material, right? So for that, we have to go for the T code ME41. ME41. You'll go for the ME41, you'll find the like screen like this, right? So here you have to take the RFQ document type, that will be AN. This is the standard one. Language is this one, RFQ date. So today's date, quotation deadline date. Quotation deadline date means what? So let example, we need the material on 30, right? So we'll give a deadline date to the vendor to give their quotation, right? Because
yes,
we just send this quotation to the supplier to get the quotation from the vendor end ki how much price they will take to give the material, right? So we will give the deadline to the vendor. That means this will be, let example, 15, because all the supplier will give the quotation within the 15th of the month. Then after we'll compare which vendor is better for us, right? So then accordingly we'll send the purchase order and we'll get the material. Got it? So quotation deadline date is always less than the deliver date. Got it? Right? So then after you just put the purchase organization. Purchase organization was 101L. Purchase group was 10L, right? So then after in this much, then after here see, to create the RFAQ there is a two way. One is with reference to purchase requisition. With reference to purchase requisition means what? Already we have created the purchase requisition. By taking the reference of that, we can create the RFAQ. That is one part. Otherwise, you just click on enter. So when you click enter, you just have to give the material, which material like you need to purchase, how much quantity, and what will be the delivered date and material group. So this way you can put everything manually and you can go ahead. Otherwise, what you can do, I just go back. I have given this date, put the quotation deadline date, and just go for the reference to purchase requisition and put your purchase requisition number here. So let us on purchase requisition. So this is our purchase requisition. So put here. Then after everything is fine, just click on continue. So you will find all the details will come from the purchase requisition automatically. What is the material, everything we have maintained in the PR, so everything is coming from there. right? So now what you have to do, just select the line item, then click on adapt plus details. Click on adapt plus details. So now it is fine. Just click enter again, then select the line item again, then click on the vendor address. So this is the supplier address. You just put the supplier address, then put the supplier number here to whom you want to send the quotation. So I just copy the supplier number. I just put here supplier, click enter. Right. So this was our Reliance Digital. I just click on save. Right. So one RFQ is created. So this is the RFQ number. So one request for quotation we have created this one.
I did not note down the supplier number, material number, and all.
You can find out. Otherwise, you can find out. Otherwise, you can search the vendor list. We have a T code like a MKPB something. What was the T code? Just give me 1 second. There is a T code MKVZ, right? To see the vendor list. You can. I will show you how to do that. So
Yeah,
now
please.
it is the first quotation we have created. Similarly, so there was second vendor. Let us this was the second vendor, right? So I will either I can put here, otherwise I can search from here also. From here, right? So on the basis of what you can search, on the basis of different parameter over here. As per the purchasing, as per the material, you can supply like search the like vendor details. As per the company code, also you can search. Let example, my company code was 101L. These are the company codes. Search now. And this way you can search. We have taken this supplier, right? So now I'm taking this supplier, right? So this way and this way you can search. Click enter, click on save. So this is the RFAQ2. I'll create another one that will be 3. So I will take the supplier, click enter, click on save. So this way you can create the like a RFAQ. So your question was how to take the like a vendor list. The T code was I have told you MKVZ. MKVZ is the T code to check the vendor list. Purchase organization was this one. Click on execute. So you can find here the vendor list. Got it?
We actually create only supplies. I don't remember like
What do
creating
you,
supply.
what do you say?
I remember creating like supplier group, business partner and all.
Supplier group?
I did not create supplier.
Business partner you have created, na? In business
Business partner I have created. Supplier
Hmm.
group I have created. Supplier
Hmm.
account group.
Yes.
And customer vendor integration I have done.
Hmm.
This sub,
You just go through the business partner recording, right? Because the T code BP you have used to like create the supplier.
okay, that is the one to create. Okay.
Yes, you will get the two
Maybe
number. One is
confused.
called as the BP number. Another one is the supplier number.
The BP number is the supply, but I haven't created anything like Maruti, Reliance, or something.
This one is I have created. You have not created.
Yeah, I understand, but I haven't seen.
You just go through the BPT or like BPT code, right? In that topic I have covered, right? There will be two number. One is called as the BP number, another one is the like supplier number. In the purchasing data, when you will create the
The assign
okay, so you will go for that. Okay, so now I have covered the like this one. Like we have created the RFAQ. We have created three RFAQ and sent to the three vendor. So now the what we have to do, we have to maintain the RFAQ, right? The next T code is maintain RFAQ. Maintain RFAQ means what? We just maintain the price at what price the vendors are giving the material, right? So for this, what I do, I will go for just ME47 T code, ME47, ME47. Put here the RFQ number. Let example, this is the third one. So this is the RFQ. So let example, this vendor is telling like I will give the material at the price of 50,000 for quantity. I will take 50,000. I just put here 50,000. Right. Just click enter. Then click on save. That means this quotation is maintained. So let example, there was another quotation called as the let example, this one. So click enter. So let us assume this vendor is telling I will take 60,000 for quantity 60,000, but with that I will give 10% let us assume discount. How to add the discount and all? So here there is a, symbol, this one, item conditions. So here you can add the discount and all. So gross price is taking this one. So let example you want to add some discount you can find here RA01, right? So let us jump 10% discount. So put here the 10% discount, right? So if you come to the price, it will come to like 54,000 because 10% discount is added, right? So then click on save. So this is the second vendor. So let example another one quotation I just maintained. The supplier is telling I will give the material at the price of 50,000, but with that there will be some additional charges for the labor charges or transporting expenses, right? How you can add? So just go for the condition again, then click enter. So here you can add the expenses like freight charges. Freight charges are called as the extra expenses, like here freight charges percentage wise, value wise. Let example, I just take as the value means it is a fixed price, so 10,000 will be the extra expenses for the vendor charges, right? Sorry, extra expenses for the labor charges to supply the material. So click on. One thing you have to remember, the freight charges is never added to the net price. It will come to the separate like a account, because sometimes the 50,000 will come like will taken by the vendor who will supply the material, but the extra amount, the labor charges, transportation expenses, it may be toll gate charges, that will be taken by the different vendor, right? So that's why the this amount will never added to the net price. So see, 50 in 50,000 it is not added. It is completely come in a separate manner. So click enter, click on save. So this way you just maintain the quotation. So at what price the supplier giving, you have to maintain the price. So this is called as the maintain RFAQ. Next one is price comparison. Price comparison में what we have to do? We have to select a vendor की which vendor is giving the material at less price. So for that you just have to go for the T code ME49. ME49. So go for the ME49, purchase organization put, then give here the quotation number. So put here the first quotation. So first quotation was, so put here the first quotation number, then put here the last quotation. Last quotation was 3. Right, put this much first quotation, last quotation, then click on the include discount, include delivery cost and determine effective price. Select three steps, then click on execute. So here the system is giving the fast rank or fast preference to this vendor only. So this quotation to whom we have sent this quotation, right? The system is giving first priority. Then Reliance Digital is the second. Next one is the Maruti Suzuki. So this way we have select the quotation. So now, let example from this vendor at this price we are going to purchase the material. So you just select the price, then click on save as the market price from the bottom, right? So price from the quotation this
We
one will be
can
set.
select the other vendor also here.
Only one vendor you can select because you are doing the price comparison, right?
After
From one.
price comparison, the first one
Yeah,
had
yeah,
come.
you can create anything. If you want to select this one, then you can go for the
Okay.
save.
Okay.
Because once you will select, right, in the real time, the vendor will get a message कि your quotation have been selected, right? So that's
Okay.
why accordingly you have to take. So you have to select this one, then one vendor will be selected, right? And if you want to reject any vendor, how you can do? Let example, you have to create on quotation number. You just double click on the quotation, you'll open this screen, and here there will be a rejection indicator. You just click here, rejection indicator, and the
So
vendor will get a rejection mail. Your quotation is rejected. Got it? So this way here we can a comparison. But see, in the real time, RFQ is less prioritized, right? Because when you are purchasing any material or selecting any material from a vendor, right? There are many parameters are they are watching, right? So how much, what will be the what will be the quality, right? How much days they are taking, and what is the relation with the supplier, right? What is the past experience with that supplier? Let example, there is a supplier from whom our company is purchasing, but the vendor is not giving the material in time, right? So that's why there is a separate purchasing group. They will analyze how the vendor is performing, right? But yes, SAP system is giving the business operation where we can comparison the price and all, right? So this is the methodology where you can do. Got it?
um, shall we stop over here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we
Okay.
have covered up
I'll
to
ask the doubt.
RFQ.
Can you please show me the assignment? I'll ask the doubts.
Okay.